I didn't press the live. Now we're live. Okay,
Good stuff.
we're doing a short alpha today. So I missed the intro music. That was hilarious. We literally played the intro song and then realized I never turned on the "We Are Live" button. But welcome everyone for another week of alpha. We're going to try to keep it within 15-20 minutes today because we got kindergartens and stuff to we can't miss. And we're going to give you some alpha. We're going to give you some teasers. We're also going to look at what's happened during the week. So during the week, good afternoon, Sanders. Awesome to see you guys in here. Steven, awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. And DG9743, awesome to see you in here as well. All right, so it's been an exciting week. We've had the migration. We're going to dive into the migration a bit. We've had a bit of funny news from Pacifica. We are officially the second biggest builder on Pacifica, which is awesome.
A bit far away from the number one, but a nice number two.
Like the number one is TreadFi. And kudos to them, fantastic team, great product. I think they're at 740 million or something like that. We're sitting around 81, 82, and then I think Flowbot is at 40 or something like that. So we're actually 100% bigger than the third place, I guess, which I don't know, feels good. There's also actually news about Pacifica is going to extend their builder rewards. Which is great. We might do something with that. We will see. And then we also had the bulk vault. So more points you can now claim. We did a post about this yesterday. I will actually drop the post in here just so that if anybody hasn't claimed yet, you can go ahead and claim it.
So this is go on the page and link your Solana wallet with the Mithril wallet. And then it will look at how much you put in the vault, and based on this, you can claim points. Sorry, Alex, I kind of interrupted you.
No. It was good that you did. And somebody asked, what are these more points for? Thomas, what would we answer to that? What are these more points for? It's not just for the fun of it. There is a purpose behind it.
Yes, so all the points are related to our vault product. The vault product is something we launched October, November, where you can deposit funds and put them that we allocate between Perp dexes, right? And the goal is to farm and drop and also have a tiny APY, which is still maybe 20% a year, so it's quite good. And the points will basically, the more points you have, the more share of the airdrop that we will catch and redistribute to all vault participants you will get. That's only that. It's at least for now, because maybe in the future we will do something else with the points, but we don't want to say anything.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Thomas. So the more points is literally your share of the points that we have gotten from the dexes. That's how I would put it in a one-liner. So
very well put.
More points equals your share of the points we have earned from the perp dexes by having the positions that we've had in the vault. So it's not just loose promises and arbitrage, it's actual value. But as Thomas said, I think that the APY for the vault without the points was something like 17.2. So it's been a decent APY even without the points. Of course, the points makes it even juicier. So congrats to everybody that was in that vault. I have to admit that it was actually one of the first times I bought Sol, and I put that Sol into the vault, and it was because of Toma and Mattis. So I'm happy to say I was a part of that vault and was able to claim my more points. Pacifica Builder. So what we've also done to simplify, because there's a lot happening, right? There's a lot of value being given out to the Mithril ecosystem. So to simplify this for anybody that's new or one of the OGs, is you now have all of the open available opportunities on the competition page. If you go to Mithril, if we look at the competition page, you will now see 4 events. You will see March Madness for Hibashi. I saw that some people are making hell of a lot of points on Hibashi, which is incredible. I'm very happy myself because I was actually Sanders is an OG and an absolute legend. 9 out of 10 times he has better strategies than I have. But I was actually able to get my Hibashi strategy to get a CPM of $51. So Sanders, if you haven't already, check it out because I think you inspired me a bit, man. So I tuned my Hibashi bot a little bit. I actually and I changed the inventory SKU a little bit and the refresh rate. But I actually have, I'm quite proud. So yesterday, at least, I haven't checked it yet because it's been a hectic morning. But yesterday, it was doing $51 per million on Hibashi, which right now under March Madness is sweet. So we have March Madness for Hibashi, meaning double the points every week. We also have the guild. So for anybody that's not in the guild, it's a fun way to meet other traders, other people in the Mithril community. We give out $500 in stables every month. So that one is also, you have all of the information that you need on the competition page and a link to the Mithril guild. I can see that we have some new people in there, so it's quite fun to see some new profile pictures. And it's also lovely, of course. We have some OGs that are very active in it, which is incredible to see. We have the Pacifica Builder competition, which is essentially volume-based. So 80% of 300 points, which should be 240,000 points, is available for people that create volume. And it's going to be distributed to essentially the volume per builder, and then it goes to the users. So if you're in Mithril, you're already in the second largest team, I guess, on Pacifica. So that gives you a little bit of a boost. And then based on the volume that you do during from the 5th of March to the 19th of March, you have this opportunity. So it's not too late. You have 6 days left on this Pacifica Builders competition in which you can earn extra Pacifica points. And then we also have the Aftermath. Aftermath is doing liquid SUI. They're also doing points. I don't know what the value of those points are, but they're doing liquid SUI. And I was ROI positive. I do need to correct myself. Last week, I shared my breakdown. In that breakdown, I didn't account for the SUI that I spent on the agent. So there is 10, 12 more SUI to be added to my cost in the post I did last week. So I didn't make $62. I made something like $50 running the market maker BTC with quite a tight spread. I think I was doing 3 bip spread most of the time. Some days with higher volatility, I changed it up to 6. But the liquid SUI rewards were enough for me to actually break even and make a tiny bit. So now I've scaled it way up, and we will see if I'm still profitable next week. But essentially what we learned was that if I had a CPM under, I'm just going to double check my own post so that I'm not lying. If I had a CPM under 1,560, I was essentially, 2,560, I was essentially ROI positive. But so we have the Aftermath liquid rewards. They're going to be doing that they haven't told us how long they're going to be doing it. The only thing that we've been told from Aftermath is that right now they're doing 50,000 SUI per 2 weeks. And if they reach internal milestones on volume, they're going to increase that to 200,000 SUI per 2 weeks, which is absolutely incredible. So hopefully rewards will continue to go up even as more and more people find this opportunity.
They also told us it's related to how many new markets they can launch, and they launched like quite a few with gold, with oil, gas. Not sure if. So yeah, we'll be checking this.
So on the competition page, you now have 4 available opportunities to capture. You have the guild if you want to be active in the community. You have March Madness for Hibashi. You have the Pacifica Builder. You have the Aftermath Liquid Rewards. Highly recommend checking out the competition page to get more information on all of them. More points we've already discussed and explained. So the vault, roughly 17% APY based on the 5 months it's been open. That's excluding the points. The more points that you can now claim by linking your EVM wallet to your Solana wallet and claiming your more points will give you your share of the points that we've gotten from the DEXs where we've had the vaults. And then we also had the massive migration. And this I can't speak too much about, rather than just applaud Thomas' incredible preparation, effort, execution. It did take us a little bit longer than we initially thought, because there's always some unknowns that we don't know about. But Thomas, if you want to walk us through a little bit what happened, and I'm incredibly impressed that you were able to move our entire database within 1 day to a new safe place. And maybe we can also leave, we need to wrap Alpha Friday up in 5-10 minutes, so it's going to be a short one. But maybe we also end with giving a little bit of alpha, because we have been quite busy this week, both with the long-term strategy, with the vision that we have and how we want to work towards that. And this migration was an important part in enabling that vision that we were going to tease about maybe a little bit in the end, right before you get the code, because you also have an alpha code to capture, because for once I've had the time to put up the quest in advance. But first, Thomas, how did the migration go?
Yeah, you said it went quite okay. We didn't have any issue, just a tiny bit longer interruption time. We thought like we would need kind of 5 hours. We needed maybe 15. So it was a long day, but everything went fine. So we needed to migrate the database to a new Superbase project that we fully control and manage, for a few reasons, just to have a full kind of control over the database, so that we can connect Mithril as it exists today, but also we can connect later on a new project that will be the future of Mithril, basically. And so yeah, that went well. A bit of tiny issues to fix, but apart from that, it was okay. And I think there is not much to say about this, to be honest. It was just reconnecting everything from Mithril to the new database. It's just a tedious process. What can we say about the future, though?
I was about to say, like, I'm going to leave this to you, because I usually say way too much. But so what we can cover what we've already said. So what we've said from the start is that we want to enable people to come to Mithril and express ideas, whether that is you want to do a coin flip and bet all of your money on 5 coin flips, or you want to do delta neutral, or like what I would love to do, which is to automate my delta neutral setup, so that if you haven't already, the delta neutral scanner is a beast. I'm currently running, I think, 2 or 3 delta neutrals at least. I need to check in on them. But what I would love to do is to have like 3 delta neutrals opened up, and as soon as one of them closes, open up a new one, and then just do that, because I think I could potentially get to 2, 3, 4% APY per month or something like that, doing a strategy like that. But so Mithril's long-term vision has always been to take away the thresholds, to take away the complexity around executing on an idea. We want to enable anyone to come with an idea and build that idea. And for that to happen, we really need one big piece left. We have a lot of these different pieces. So we have the market regime. Now we moved the data so that we can control the data, because what we want to do now is to add essentially the self-learning to the executional database that we have started to accumulate, so that you guys have already seen some of this, maybe with the regime, the market regime, right, is essentially giving you indicators on what signals are saying what, and then we're mapping the market regime and strategy and configs to see how they performed. This is some of the stuff that you can see on the opportunity page. We're tracking funding rate divergent. That's essentially what you can see in the delta neutral scanner. It's the funding rate and the arbitrage opportunity between that. So all of these data pieces are now going to be put together in a way so that we can use, essentially, is machine learning the name for it, Toma? Like we're going to make it self-improving. And for that, we needed to migrate the database. And this self-improving proprietary data, everybody is essentially going to be able to access. And I think that's where we pause it, because if we say that much more, we're potentially giving away our strategic roadmap. But we are looking at doing something like a very, very light paper, putting a bit more meat on the bone to how we see this gradually rolling out. But the long-term vision stays the same. Now Toma has been incredible in enabling the migration of the database so that we can now do these sort of self-improving machine learning loops on the data. And then that execution layer is something that we're looking, of course, Mithril users are going to be able to access it, but maybe that execution layer can also live outside of Mithril. And that's where I pause it, because otherwise I will give away too much. But with that said, the code for this week is, if I can spell it right, is builders build. That's how creative we are right now. Because we are a little bit we have a great opportunity right now. The market is a little bit more calm. If you haven't already, maybe have a look at delta neutrals. It's a great way to get a little bit of a positive P&L whilst market are not super volatile. So that you can, at least I need to replenish my wallets a bit after doing a lot of points farming and after a little bit of Paradox failure, or what we can say, after the disappointment of Paradox. I need to replenish my war chests. I need a bit more capital in there to do more points farming, and for that I'm running a lot of delta neutrals. Not financial advice, but highly recommend checking them out. And we're also focused on building right now so that we can build towards this vision that we've talked about since the start. We'll see. Sorry, Sanders, we have, does Hibachi value open interest in March Madness? Toma, I haven't seen that the team has told us, please focus on this as well.
We don't know. No alpha right now, but we can ask.
We will ask Sanders and we will revert back to you. But right now, I think they're quite focused on volume. But we will double check and see. There's always, like, they're very nice in that they tell us quite honestly what they're looking for. They will never give us the exact, like, this is how we are going to distribute points. I don't even think that the team has the complete formula themselves. It has different weight, different weeks, but I know that Hibachi right now is still looking quite a lot at volume. We will check in to see if open interest is getting more and more of a weight, and we will share that in the TG once we have an answer from them.
Yep.
Thank you, Stephen. We try our best with these codes. All right. Feel free, like, if you have any questions, grab us now. We can maybe stay for one more minute, and then we need to run off. But highly recommend checking out the competition page. Huge shout out to Toma, who did incredible work with the migration, and very excited about really applying machine learning and seeing how the executional layer, I was so close to saying something else there, how the executional layer can help existing Mithril traders, but also maybe how it can be used outside of Mithril to expand our ecosystem reach. We're excited about it. We look forward to be able to sharing more with you maybe in 2-3 weeks. Until then, happy farming. You have a lot of opportunities. The code, once again, for people listening, the code is BuildersBuild. You have it on screen right now. And then, wait, I saw another message. This is a good question, Thomas. And yes, Sanders, I've noticed this as well. I'm very excited to, at some point, have variational. We're still waiting on the variational API documentation. But wait, Thomas, because they pinged us earlier today. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly jump in.
It was for something different, but we should ask again, yes.
Yeah. They have expanded their team a bit, was the news that we got this morning. So sadly, not the API news that we're looking for, but maybe this team expansion helps them move forward quicker with the API documentation. We're very eager to have variational integrated as well for that very reason, Sanders.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, we need to jump. We need to go pick up my kid to kindergarten. Thank you, guys, for everything. We are excited with the next step that Mithril will achieve, and it's going to be interesting for all of you. And I think you will like it. I hope you will. And hopefully, in 2 weeks, we have some stuff to show you already.
Oh, this is going to be so dope because. I can just say that, like, I've heard, hopefully, some of you have already shared ideas of your own strategies and stuff that you would like to see built, and hopefully, these tools will help you to very much do that. So very, very excited for it. As always, we need to do a bit of an exit song with Top Tony. We're not under 15 minutes, which was the goal today. Sorry, Thomas. I know you need to head out first, so you head out. I will just play the outro. Thank you guys so much. You're absolute legends. Yeah, really, really cool stuff is being built on the back end that hopefully will enable you guys to go from idea to execution over a very wide spectrum. With that said, the code for this week's quest is BuildersBuild. And with that, I hope and wish you all have a fantastic weekend. We're going to do a little bit of an exit song, as always, to Top Tony. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. You're absolute legends. Check out the competition page. There is so much value. There's a lot of points. There's liquid rewards. Capture the opportunity. Take care, everyone. All the best.
Shining bright in the silver storm, cut through the dark where legends are born. Mithril In the clash of steel, it never bends. Through every battle, it transcends. Mithril whispers a tale untold, a legacy carved in the molten gold. Mithril strong, unbreakable.